Good morning, everyone. The side that I am agreeing with is to cancel school until the end of the year. Although this might not stop the kids from going out, it will definitely stop them from associating in large groups. Some of my main points are there being less large group associations, a little more freedom to their schoolwork, and the most important, to stop spreading the virus. One of my friends that lives in China had recently contracted the virus, and without knowing, he went to visit his grandparents and they contracted the virus. When they started getting sick, they thought it was the flu. And by the time they chose to go to the doctor and get tested, it had already progressed so far that there was nothing they could really do to help it. Within a couple of days of finding out they had the virus, they passed away. My friend is currently in quarantine and has been in severe depression since their deaths. This leads to one of my reasons why school should be canceled. Several kids may experience depression from thinking they have or may contract the virus from going to school, so by letting them stay home, they'll be in a more comfortable environment and will be able to learn in a more comfortable environment like home also. The depression this would cause some students could also possibly ruin a future for them. The staying at home thing leads to another point. Staying home will help because the students will have more freedom as to what time of day they want to do their schoolwork. The reason this applies to students is because the truth is that a lot of students stay up late and don't necessarily wake up early. And an example would be, able to play video games and waking up late the next day and still being able to do my schoolwork. My final point is to help prevent the virus from spreading. School is an environment where viruses could spread like wildfire. So closing school is ideal for the prevention of such a harmful virus. This applies to us because nobody wants to contract the virus or to give it to the elderly, as it affects them more because they have a slower immune system. Imagine if you were to go to school, contract the virus, give it to your grandparents when you visit them, and then they pass away weeks later because of this. This could be very tragic for the student. Many may disagree, as they see missing school for the children may affect their learning, and also students which only have a year left of high school. This may be a reason to let them stay in school, but why I don't agree with this is because when you look at the negatives, it's not worth it. So the points that I mainly talked about were less associating, preventing depression in kids, more freedom to work, and to help prevent the virus from spreading. Remember that doing or preventing these things may help stop tragic events, like my friend that is depressed because he thinks it is his fault his grandparents passed away.